The console hums with a steady rhythm. It is the only sound you hear. You stare at the black void. Stars drift past the viewport. They look like diamonds on velvet. A sudden chirp breaks the silence. It is not the coffee maker. That broke 3 days ago. This sound is urgent. You lean forward in the seat. The blue light blinks rapid fire. It is an encrypted channel. You tap the receiver key. Static washes over the speakers. Then a voice cuts through. It sounds distorted and old. The message is short. It offers a path. They found a way through. The rift is not impassable. You look at the nav chart. The coordinates burn on the screen. It is a dangerous sector. No one goes there voluntarily. But the reward is high. This could end the war. You take a deep breath. Your hand hovers over the stick. You swore an oath once. You promised to defend the weak. The alliance hangs by a thread. They need a miracle now. You are that miracle. Or maybe just a fool. It does not matter today. You punch in the code. The engines wake up roaring. The ship vibrates around you. It feels like a living beast. You pat the dashboard gently. You whisper a quick promise. You will get her back. You push the throttle forward. The stars stretch into lines. You are committed to the path. Space folds around the hull. You drop out of warp. A massive structure floats ahead. It is the Starborn Vault. Dust covers its ancient metal. It looks like a tomb. You need the data inside. It holds the secret history. You guide the ship closer. Proximity alarms start to wail. You silence them with a tap. The vault has a lock. It is not a keyhole. It is a quantum barrier. You scan the energy signature. It shifts every few seconds. You have to match it. You watch the frequency wave. It moves like a snake. You adjust your shield harmonics. Sweat beads on your forehead. One mistake triggers defenses. Those turrets look very big. You align the pulses perfectly. The massive doors groan open. Darkness waits inside for you. You steer into the dark. Floodlights cut through the gloom. Rows of servers line walls. You initiate the download. The progress bar crawls slow. You drum your fingers nervously. Waiting is the hardest part. The download hits 100. You pull away fast. You clear the vault shadow, but the sensors ping again. This is not a wall. It is a signal. You enter a thick nebula. Gas clouds swirl like smoke. Visibility drops to 0. We fly by instruments only. The distress call repeats. It sounds like a trap, but you cannot ignore it. That is not your style. You creep through the mist. The signal gets stronger here. A shape looms in fog. It is a jagged silhouette. It is not a damaged ship. It is a blockade. 5 ships wait in silence. They are ugly and scarred. They are the rogue fleet, outcasts from the rim worlds. Their cannons track your movement. You hail them on open. Static is your only answer. They do not want talk. They want what you carry. Their engines flare up bright. You divert power to shields. This will be a fight. You spin the ship hard. Lasers burn the space nearby. You return fire with precision. You aim for their engines. You do not want kills. You just want to leave. A hit rocks your hull. Sparks fly from the ceiling. You check the damage report. Shields are down to 40. You need a clever trick. You vent some plasma gas. It creates a sensor ghost. They fire at the cloud. You slip past their flank. But a warning light flashes. It is an internal alarm. Someone accessed the cargo bay. You look at the camera. It is your flight engineer. He holds a data drive. He is stealing the intel. You shout over the comms. He looks at the lens. He says he made a deal. The rogues paid him well. He thinks he can escape. He is heading for a pod. You lock the bay doors. He bangs on the metal. Betrayal tastes like ash. You cannot deal with him. The rogues are turning around. They see through the trick. You need to lose them. You see a gravity well. It is a collapsed star. It pulls everything in deep. It is a death trap, or a daring escape route. You aim straight for it. The ship groans under stress. Gravity pulls at your bones. Your vision starts to tunnel. The rogues stop their pursuit. They are not that crazy. You fight the control stick. The ship wants to crush. You scream against the force. You skim the event horizon. Time slows down for you. You fire the afterburners. The ship slingshots around fast. You shoot out the side. You are clear of them. You take a huge breath. That was too close, even for you. The view clears up instantly. You stare in total shock. You are in deep space. But it is not empty. Hundreds of ships wait here. They paint the dark black. It is a hidden armada. They were waiting in shadow. Their guns point at home. You scan their transponder codes. They do not match known fleets. This is a secret invasion. They plan to strike soon. The galaxy does not know. You are the only witness. You have to warn everyone, but your comms are dead. The gravity well fried them. You see a navigation beacon. It floats near an asteroid. It looks old and broken, but it has an antenna. It is your only hope. You match its drift speed. You grab a repair kit. You check your oxygen tank. It is full enough. You cycle the airlock fast. Space is silent and cold. You use the magnetic boots. You jump to the beacon. You pry open the panel. Wires are fused and burnt. You strip them with gloves. You splice the copper ends. A light blinks green. You plug in your data pad. You upload the fleet scans. You set it to broadcast. The beacon starts to pulse. The hidden armada sees it. Ships turn toward your spot. You push off the beacon. You float back to safety. You seal the airlock shut. You strap back in quickly. The console lights up again. The beacon sent a reply. It is not a confirmation. It is a coded cipher. It comes from the core. You recognize the digital signature. It belongs to the founders. You run the decryption program. The text scrolls on screen. It reveals a hard truth. The war is a lie. Both sides are controlled. The sane people run them. They profit from the chaos. The armada is their enforcer. You feel a cold anger. You have been a pawn, but now you are a queen. You have the truth here. You need to survive this. The enemy ships are close. Missiles lock on your heat. You have one card left. It is the Star Science Engine. It is experimental tech. It bends light around mass. You prime the unstable core. The ship shakes violently now. Energy levels spike to red. You engage the light drive. The universe warps outside. You become invisible to eyes. Sensors cannot see a thing. You are a ghost again. You fly through their formation. You see them searching wildly. They fire into empty space. You hold your breath tight. The engine temp is rising. It cannot hold for long. You need to clear the sector. You push the engines hard. You aim for the relay. It is the main hub. The cloak fails with a bang. You appear right in front. They are startled for a second. That is all you need. You upload the truth packet. The relay catches the beam. It sends it to everyone. Every screen will see it. The truth is out there. But you are still trapped. They swarm like angry bees. Lasers batter your shields down. The hull screams in protest. You have no shields left. You have no weapons left. You have a heavy ship, and you have your courage. You turn to face the command ship. It is a massive dreadnought. You accelerate to ramming speed. You target their bridge deck. If you go, they go. It is a fair trade. You close your eyes tight. You wait for the impact, but it does not come. A voice speaks to you. It is the echo again, from the rift you crossed. It tells you to turn. You obey without thinking. You pull up hard and fast. The enemy ship fires. They hit their own cruiser. An explosion lights the dark. Confusion spreads in their ranks. The relay message hit home. You see ships stop firing. Some turn on their commanders. The truth spread like fire. The lie is falling apart. The soldiers see the data. They see the manipulation. They refuse to fight for greed. The battle becomes a mess. You drift through the chaos. No one targets you now. A channel opens on comms. It is a rival pilot. He is to hunt you. Now he asks for orders. You tell him to stand down. You tell him the war ends. He agrees with a grunt. More ships join the ceasefire. A fragile truce forms there. The hidden armada retreats back. The shadow leaders have lost. Unity blossoms in the void. It is a beautiful sight. Friends and foes drift together. The frontier is quiet now. You check your fuel gauge. You have enough to land. You head for the nearest port. Smoke trails from your wings. You land with a thud. The landing gear collapses. The ship rests on its belly. It served you very well. You pop the hatch open. Fresh air rushes inside. It smells like ozone and rain. Crowds gather on the pad. They saw the data stream. They know what you did. A young pilot steps up. He looks at your ship. He looks at your face. He asks if it is true. You smile and nod once. You hand him your helmet. You tell him to fly. The sky belongs to him. Your name is a legend. It is written in stars. You are the pilot who flew. You flew between the lies, and you brought the truth home.